I spent a decade training soldiers who now guard the president. Today, one of them handed me my termination letter, signed by the same politician whose life I saved twice. The letter came during my daughter's 8th birthday party. Martinez showed up at my house in full dress uniform, looking sick to his stomach. Sir, I tried to delay this, but they made me deliver it today. I read it while kids ran around eating cake. Effective immediately due to credible security concerns. No explanation. No hearing, just gone after 10 years of perfect service. Security concerns. That was rich coming from Senator Blake, the man I physically shielded during the Istanbul embassy attack in 2019. Took shrapnel in my shoulder while he cowered behind a desk. I kept his thank you letter in my office. I called my lawyer that night. He pulled my file and went silent. Someone filed an anonymous complaint claiming you leaked classified materials. It's completely fabricated, but there's a paper trail. Bank transfers to an offshore account in your name. Someone went to serious effort here. Then I remembered. 3 months ago, Blake called me personally. His son's college roommate needed a job. I pulled the kid's record. Dishonorable discharge for stealing equipment. Failed his psych eval twice. I told Blake no. He insisted. I refused again. Blake got quiet and said I was making a mistake, that I should reconsider who my friends were in Washington. My phone buzzed at 2 a.m. It was Chen from the counterterrorism unit. Sir, they just announced your replacement. It's Blake's nephew, Derek, the same one who washed out of basic training twice. I spent the next week watching from home as my decade of work fell apart. Derek showed up day one wearing expensive sunglasses and a tactical vest with store tags still on. He immediately started changing protocols I spent years perfecting. Cut training hours in half because the team complained it was too hard. Day 4, my old team started texting me photos. Derek bringing his girlfriend to classified briefings, him leaving his security badge at a bar, taking selfies inside the situation room and posting them online. I forwarded everything to the Inspector General's office. Anonymous tip from a burner email, completely untraceable. Then I made one call to Colonel Stevens at the Pentagon. We served together in Afghanistan. He owed me his life after I dragged him out of a burning vehicle while taking fire. Stevens, I need you to request a routine security audit of presidential protection. Don't mention my name. He didn't ask questions. Done. He'll have a team there Monday. 2 weeks later, the audit team showed up unannounced at 6 a.m. They found 17 critical security violations in 10 days. Equipment failures that could have gotten the president killed. Protocol breaches that violated federal law. Unauthorized personnel in secure areas, including Derek's girlfriend, who had a prior arrest record. Derek tried to blame my old team, but Chen had been documenting everything since day one. Every idiotic order Derek gave, every shortcut, every violation, all time-stamped and photographed on personal devices. Blake called me directly at 11 p.m. His voice was shaking with rage. You did this. You orchestrated this whole thing. I stayed calm. I didn't sabotage anyone, Senator. I just stopped protecting incompetent people from the consequences of their own actions. Something I should have done when I took that shrapnel for you in Istanbul. The silence lasted 30 seconds. The Inspector General opened a formal investigation 3 days later. Not just into Derek, but into how he got hired. They subpoenaed emails and found months of communication between Blake and the contracting office. Documented pressure to terminate me. Threats to cut funding if they didn't hire his nephew. Evidence that Blake himself had fabricated the security concerns in my file. Blake resigned before they could finish the investigation. His nephew got blacklisted from every security contractor in the country. Last week, I got a certified letter from the new Secretary of Defense. Formal apology, full reinstatement with back pay for the 3 months I was out, a promotion to senior director, and a personal note thanking me for my service. Martinez delivered that letter too, but this time he was smiling. Welcome back, sir. The whole team refused to work with anyone else. We saved your office exactly how you left it. My coffee mug was still on the desk. Photos of my daughter still on the wall. Chen called that night. Sir, Derek's working mall security now. Saw him yesterday and he couldn't even run 50 feet without getting winded. I smiled. Some people are born for this work. Others just have powerful uncles.